Okay, welcome. Over the past 8 weeks I've dropped several videos of how to perform certain exercises. In this video we will bring everything together and create a full body workout. The only thing you will need for this workout is a pull-up bar and a dip bar. But if you do not have a pull-up bar and a dip bar, it's still okay because you can do most of the exercises on just the floor. So unless you are handicapped, there are no excuses to follow this workout. Now, if you do not have a pull-up or dip bar, I would recommend investing in it because it's probably two of the best equipment out there. And just by purchasing these two, you can get in phenomenal workouts. But again, for this workout specifically, you do not need it. So yeah, just the floor alone is enough to build a decent base. So let's start the workout, and let's always start with a warm-up. Now, if we do not warm up before a workout, there is a higher chance of getting injured. I injured my shoulder personally, and the solution for that I made a video for. So yeah, check it out if you have an injured shoulder. We want to do a warm-up for better performances, get the blood flowing, get the muscles more loose, and you will, like I said, perform better. So warm up. I always start with just warming up my wrist with rotational exercises, and we'll do clockwise and counterclockwise. Remember to do both wrists, and after you've done around 10 circles, you go counterclockwise, and if you've done both arms, we're going to the floor. On the floor we will be doing wrist pulses. I just called this exercise like this, there's probably a better name for it, but anyways, do some wrist pulses. First with your palm on the floor, and after that you can get the back of your hand on the floor and repeat the same exercise, but instead of leaning forwards, we'll lean backwards. Now if you have done the wrist pulses, we're just going to flap our wrist a bit, just to get everything loose, you know. I'm just doing a generic warm-up, so for shoulders we're just gonna do some rotational movements. So first forward, and after that we're going backwards. Then we'll go side to side, and just warm up, you know, just get loose, get loose. Now this is one of my favorite shoulder warm-ups. We're going to stand like this, we'll have our thumbs rotating backwards, while we get our arms backwards and open up our chest. So it's one fluent motion. We open up our chest, retract your scapula, and you even lean back with your neck a bit. Once you get the stretch in, you'll rotate your thumbs forward, get your shoulders in a more protracted way, and we're gonna roll inwards, just like that. And then we're going back again, just get the stretch in, and roll forward again. Repeat it 5 times or so. I know it looks like I'm getting an exorcism, but believe me, this is one of the most phenomenal shoulder warm-ups there is. After you've done that part, just bounce around a bit, and just like I said, just warm up a bit. Now twist your spine left to right, really get into the stretch, just like that. Also 5 times or something like that. Now do some rotational exercises with your legs to the inside, and once you've done that, to the outside, just like that. Remember to do both legs. So first 5 times inside. I know I just did it first outside, but it doesn't matter. And when you've done it 5 times or so, you're just going to the next exercise. Again, it's just bouncing around a bit, and you know, just getting loose, just like I said before. So yeah, these are just some examples you can do. Make sure your warm-up is around 5 minutes or so. You don't have to do 20 minutes. You don't have to do 2 minutes because that's way too short. But just, again, get loose. I know I've said it 20 times already, but yeah, get loose, get loose. Now let's move on to the first exercise, which is going to be handstand practice. It is optional because not everyone wants to do a handstand, but believe me when I say it is a great shoulder workout. I have made a specific tutorial for handstand, so I'm not going to explain everything in detail. I recommend my handstand video for that. We're going to start with practicing some kick-ups. Now we can do this against the wall, or we can do it freestanding. We're going to do 2 sets of 5 kick-ups. Now between sets we're going to rest around 1 minute or so. After you've done your second set, rest again 1 minute, and let's do a back to wall handstand hold. Let's try to hold this for around 15 seconds, get back down, rest for about a minute or so, and then we're going to do belly to wall handstand hold. If you're already more advanced in handstand, we can also practice some freestanding handstand. It's up to you, you can choose. That's the beauty of working out. We can all choose specifically what is most in our interest. I'm not you, you are not me, so we decide for ourselves. After we are done with our handstand practice, we're going to move on to muscle ups. Again, I've made a video for this, so if you don't know how to muscle up or which progressions to use, please check out my video. For the more advanced people, we're going to do body weight muscle ups. So aggressively kick with your legs if you're not able to get in reps, and if you're just starting out, try to get a big band and practice it on the bar with some resistance band. Get in a few reps. rest 2 minutes and just do 2 sets in total of muscle ups. Because if we've done 2 sets, we're going to again rest 2 minutes and then we're going to perform 3 sets of pull-ups. Now you're not going to guess it, but again for the pull-ups I've made a video, so please check that out if you don't understand how to do pull-ups, and pick a progression that is doable for you. So I will perform regular pull-ups or even weighted pull-ups. But if you're just starting out, we can try to do negative pull-ups, for example. Okay, so once we've done our pull-ups, we're going to move on to dips and push-ups. Again, check out my video. Now between all these strength exercises, we're going to rest 2 minutes. So I'm going to keep repeating myself, but it's okay. So let's do 3 sets of dips. Now you might be wondering, yeah, but how many reps should I do? Well, it's up to you. Especially if you're just beginning, just try to get in reps. Just get in a good effort. You don't need to max and push yourself 100%, but if you want to, you can do it. You can just test it out. Now if you're trying to do dips and you're only able to do 2 reps, you might be doing a progression that's a bit too difficult for you. So I would recommend an easier progression. Try to get at least 5 reps of a certain exercise. Once you have done 3 sets of dips, we can move on to push-ups and we'll do 2 sets of push-ups. Again, 1 minute rest in between. Now if regular push-ups are too hard for you, we can do knee push-ups, for example. But again, all of these exercises are explained in my video, so please check it out if you are confused. So we've done a warm-up, we've done muscle up, we've done pull-ups, we've done dips, we've done push-ups. So you're probably a bit tired already, but the workout is not done. We're going to move on. We will now be practicing L-sit, and looky look what we have here, an L-sit tutorial video. Let's do 2 attempts of trying to hold an actual L-sit. Now it does not matter if you're just shaking like a madman, or you're not really able to get into position, or you're doing it quite well. It does not matter. Just try to do 2 attempts of the actual L-sit. After these 2 attempts, and resting for 2 minutes in between, of course, because you are following this workout like I told you, we're going to do a superset. A superset is when we do 2 exercises back to back without rest. The first exercise we will be doing is a supported, feet assisted L-sit, where we're going to do shrugs inside the position. Now for this exercise specifically, I would recommend getting in around 8 reps. So try to really feel the burn in your shoulders, triceps and chest. If you've done the feet supported version, we're going to directly move on to leg raises. We're going to perform these on the floor, just like I explained in my L-sit tutorial video. So for this exercise, we're moving on to the floor. We're going to place our fingertips next to our knees, and if it's easy for you, we can move further towards our feet, and if it's difficult for you, we can move further towards our hips. Now after we have done the superset, so back to back, we're going to rest 2 minutes again, and we're going to repeat this cycle 3 times in total. Now just to challenge yourself a bit, with this exercise we're going to rest only 1 minute. So we're going to do our shrugs, then we're going to do our leg raises, rest 1 minute, and then repeat the cycle 3 times in total. Now to properly train our midsection, we're going to finish this ab workout with a hollow body hold. And we're going to do this to the absolute max. So I don't care if you are a beginner, an advanced, or even an elite athlete, we're going to do our absolute best to maximize this hold. So try to get in 30 seconds, 60 seconds, maybe even 2 minutes for you guys out there. The point is, I want you to really feel a burn. We're going to do it only 1 time, and then we're going to rest 2 minutes again. Now to complete this full body workout, we're going to smash some legs. So we're going to do 5 sets of 15 squats if you're able to. You don't need to. Just try to get in reps. But 15 is a good target area. Now if you're an absolute boss, you're going to do full range of motion squats. Now at this moment, my squat range of motion is definitely not the best, so I'm going to use these squat wedges. This allows me to go way deeper into the range of motion and gives me a way better stimulus. Now it's totally fine to use these squat wedges, but keep in mind we are working towards a goal, and the goal is to do a proper full range of motion squat while we're barefooted. Now the beauty of these squat wedges, and I'm not sponsored, just like I told you in my leg day video, is that it works with a level system. So if this level becomes quite easy for us, we can just pull off the top and we'll get a lower version of the squat. So our heel gets closer to the ground and it challenges you more to use a proper mobility. Now same as with the ab exercises, let's just rest only 1 minute in between your leg sets. Try to really feel the burn, don't give up, because the workout is almost done. If you have done all 5 sets of your legs, we are officially done. So I want to congratulate you with completing your first full body workout. if it's your first. Maybe you're just trying to get in some inspiration. Now, to summarize this video, I have made 2 workout examples, so one for more of a beginner version and one a more intermediate version, and I've created a schedule which you can literally copy. You can screenshot this, what you see right now, and once you have it on your phone, you can just simply look at your pictures and try to follow this workout. Feel free to just copy this exact schedule and try to repeat it at least for 4 weeks. I would recommend 8 weeks, but I can imagine that you will get bored because of the repetitiveness. Now, if you're on week 3 and you're like, oh wait, knee push-ups are very easy, switch to a more difficult progression. So get in regular push-ups. Try to challenge yourself every workout. Now, what I've done with these formats is that I've written down how many reps you should do, but you can also just go into it and don't set any goals, just perform the workout, write down what you did in the workout. So maybe you've, let's say with dips, your first set was 6 dips, then you did 5 dips, then you did 4 dips, and write it down. And for the next week, try to go beyond that. Just try to push yourselves. Now, I warn you, do not push yourselves for 10 weeks straight. You need something that is called a deload. I will talk about this in the next video because we're going to talk about recovery. But a deload is just a week wherein you do a little bit less effort and really let your body rest. But again, this is for next week, so be on the lookout for that. This workout was pretty much full body, but we have not trained our necks. We have not trained our biceps specifically. We have not trained our hamstrings and calves, for example. But this is pretty much a full body workout. So I'm not going to say if you're lazy, but if you do not really want to think about it, just follow these exercises and you will get a better physique than you currently have if you have no experience in training. Now, if you want to take it more serious, we can look into more exercises, but right now I do not have videos for this. In total, this workout will take around 45 minutes. Now, if full body is too extreme for you, or you do not have the time to be like 45 minutes in a row, we can split our workouts. So we can do a upper body day and we can do a lower body day, and we can even do a push day and a pull day and a leg day. But what I do want to stress is that we perform these exercises 2 times a week. Now, you can choose to do it only 1 time a week, but you will lose significant amount of gains. Now, you can also choose to perform this workout 3 times a week, but it is not really necessary. If we train with the proper load and we really get a muscle soreness, your body will need to recover, and this takes around 24 and for some individuals even 72 hours. So I would recommend training on Tuesday and Saturday, for example, but doing this workout Monday, Wednesday and Friday I do not see necessary, and especially for beginners. So take on your rest. Please stretch on the days that you are free, but please just don't over exaggerate your training. Also focus on your career, focus on your socials, focus on your family, maybe even start a side hustle or something. But what I'm just trying to tell you is that don't let training become your life. Please let it be a part of it, but don't draft away in just living exercise. 7 days a week is way too much, and we need at least 1 rest day a week where we don't do anything besides light movement and just getting in some blood flow, you know. Now, me personally, I train 6 times a week, but again, I split my workouts, so it's not just full body, full body, full body, full body. But in future videos, I will explain more on the way how I train personally, and we will together build a system that works for you. But believe me when I say you can get really creative, and once you really understand what goals you want to do, it becomes very fun to put together a workout plan for you. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I hopefully will see you next week. Goodbye, take care, and do your best.